I have like almost no battery for this, but we're going to run a test run on this to see how good this works. All right, so you might notice that things look a little bit different compared to the standard studio that I was filming in. Well, the reason being is, here's a life update. For the past couple of months, I've been absolutely burnt out between constantly shooting shows or having to fix my car, which nonstop repairs. As soon as you fix one thing, it's on to the next, it's on to the next, it's on to the next. And it just seems like everything that could have failed when it did. So on top of that, between working full-time job in retail, having my hours shifted now, so I'm actually working pretty much a mid-shift every single day for the most part. The 2 days that I have off, I'm focused on the backlog of photos and videos. And then getting to the studio is on Mondays. Mondays is the only time I have available to get to the studio. Now, the problem with doing that is that the Monday I had planned to go, it snowed. The next Monday I was sick. The next Monday I had like a laryngitis of sorts. And then after that, it's just been, shows after shows and working, and it's burnout, man. Burnout is real. Like, it's one of those things that just, it gets to you. And when you feel like you've hit the point where you think you've had enough, something happens and it's even more. And it just keeps coming to you. It keeps going to you. It keeps building and building and building until you feel like you just really haven't had enough. And then you just let go of everything and you lay in bed all day. It's kind of where I'm at. So I initially started this YouTube because I wanted to teach photo and video and show people what I do for photo and video, how I do things myself. Not necessarily the right things. I mean, obviously we're all learning as we go, and not everything I do is correct or incorrect, but there's a lot of learning curves, a lot of learning processes and different things that you learn along the way. And that's kind of what I wanted to be enlightenment of, I guess. I don't know the word to use, but that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to show people, like, this is what I do and how I do things, but in the process of doing it, as I make mistakes, well, now I can fix those mistakes in the long run, or things I do well that I can highlight and say, this is what I did. The problem is taking on too much. That's one of my mistakes. I have never learned to be able to say, this is too much, or no. I've always wanted to say, yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do it. And then cram it in and find a way to get it done. But that's a problem, because what happens is you get this backlog of things that you have to do. And if you don't schedule yourself correctly, which I haven't been able to do, you end up burning out. And burnout isn't just, it's not the feeling of just tired. Like, I'm always tired, but that's not the burnout. The burnout is when you feel like you get to a point that you can't go further. You feel like everything is just the same, and you feel like you can't give more than what you're capable of doing, and you just start to hold yourself back, and you feel like you can't go further, and you just feel like you're going backwards. And I've been dealing with that for a couple of months, on top of imposter syndrome, where feeling like your work isn't as good as you want it to be. So when you finally have something that seems great and you feel like you're out of it and you want to show people and nobody sees it, or the people that see it, they're like, yeah, I mean, that's cool, and they move on, you start to feel even worse. Like, what did I do wrong? What could I have done better? And you get inside your head about it. And it sucks. So you don't want to do it anymore. You don't want to pick up a camera, or you second guess what you're doing when you show up. That is what I've been battling for the past couple of months. But this past week and a half have been great. A lot of changes have been made. I've managed to get a light here and set my camera up and have some audio, decent audio I can record into. A buddy of mine made a photo, which is kind of cool. I took a photo of Silverstein, and that's there. We're going to arrange that so it can be seen a little bit better. And I remembered I have signed albums from my absolute favorite band, and they used one of my photos as a tour flyer, which was kind of cool for Australia. And the one thing to get you out of imposter syndrome, or the one thing to get you out of that burnout feeling, you have to take time for yourself. You have to, I get you have a backlog of things, but you have to communicate and say, hey, I need this day, like, to not do anything. Just relax and don't think about what you have. Because the day that you relax and you just stop worrying about what's around you, even if it's only for 24 hours, can help you reorganize and reassess what you have going on so that this way you can build a better future, whether it's that week, that month, or that upcoming year. Sometimes it only takes one day to just relax. That's what I'm doing. However, I can't do it right now because I do have a lot of stuff that's already planned. But I managed to find a week in May that I can just relax. But I also have a tour lined up with some friends. I want to get into that in another video, but I just wanted to give an update. I know it's nothing crazy. It's just a simple video. It's not anything, there's no flashiness to it. There's no band, there's no music, there's no nothing. Just a life update of what I've been up to and what I'm doing, and soon to be where I'm going to be. But I haven't been able to make a video in over a month because I just haven't had the physical time to do so, because I just haven't booked myself well to be able to do this. So we're doing it. Here it is. Anyway, guys, keep rocking out. I'll see you in the next video when I have some actual news or something fun, something to show you, which hopefully is going to be soon because I have a lot planned and I really, really, really want to share it to the people that matter the most. You. So I'll see you in the next video.